Hey everyone, how's it going? Once again, my name is Carlos, and in this video, we're going to be going over the results page on tactical arbitrage. We just went over the filters in part one of this video series. If you have any questions on the filters, let me know. I'll do my best to answer all those. But let's get started with the video, okay? So we can start sourcing. That's that's the goal here, to start finding products. However, optimizing your results page is very important because tactical arbitrage is not perfect. It does have a lot of junk that it captures, and especially when we're under filtering, like I explained before, we're going to get a lot of bad results, a lot of bad matches, and we want to sift through all of that bad information as fast as possible because our time is important, our time is very valuable. So we want to learn to view as much information as possible, to go as fast as possible. Okay, so this is where we start off with right here. Make sure that the website you're sourcing from is in the list here. As you can see, there's plenty of websites to choose from. If you want a good starting point, something I've learned to do is use a cashback, one of those rebate websites like Rakuten. As you can see, there's 1% for Target. There's several deals to look at. There's also hot deals. Let's see if there's anything good right now. So yeah, you would just click around, find something you like, and then one of my other favorite websites is Top Cashback. As you can see, there's several different categories to choose from. I have $82 right here. Not bad, just money I got with for spending money I was already gonna spend. So why not? So yeah, you would just look around, find a deal you like, find a store you like, make sure it's on the tactical arbitrage list, and get sourcing or get that as your starting point. But let me show you something else. You're gonna find a lot of uh, rebate websites. You can't trust them all, unfortunately. So if you ever want to, kind of check the background on a website, see how trustworthy it is, or any retailer, even some retailers I've never heard of, and I'll just come here to Trustpilot. I'll plug in that website, like Top Cashback, I had never heard of before. I plugged it in here. It's a verified company, 4.4, and I believe see, like whenever there's issues here, they respond. I really like that, so that's why I choose to trust this company. It's up to you, if you want to use this, but yeah, let's get started. Trying to source something. Let's try diet and nutrition, something I really like to source for my store. See if we find anything good here. Fight a cost 7%. That's a pretty good amount. We're gonna click on that. Uh, what happened there? All right, so I loaded the page real quick, and you're gonna want to go through, like the coupons, and make sure whatever you're purchasing is part of, the cashback deal. So here I see something interesting: 20% off Tom's of Maine and Colgate. I've already loaded the page right here. 20% off, $20. Of course, we're gonna be ordering as much more than $20. All we have to do is copy the link. Take note of how many pages there are of the products. Now we take that to tactical arbitrage, by the cost, plug that link in. If for some reason you're not sure how many pages there are, or you forgot, you can always do 999. It doesn't matter. It'll just stop whenever. But there was nine pages, I believe. Sure, we got that. Okay. And so now let's just make sure our filters are correct. Once again, it was 20% off, 2% for our cashback, and then I believe another, was it there any cashback reward on this? 7%. So we're going to say it's about 9% in total. Taxes for Texas. All our filters seem to be correct the way we like. Out of stock products. We'll leave that. We'll turn that off for now. Everything looks good. I'm just making sure everything is good. All right, let's run a search. And this takes a moment, just depending how many products it has to search through. You can do more than one search at a time. Products checked is adding up. So yes, it's working. Everything is good. Something I want to go over while that runs. Let's go over here on this listing. This is a listing I have been looking at previously. And as you can see, it's a pack of one. You always want to double check and make sure that the listing is not a bundle, that everything in the ingredients are the same as what you're buying. And you want to be real careful when you're sourcing online, okay? Because I've made mistakes where I thought it was the correct product, and there was a small difference, or in little lettering it shows like pack of two, pack of three, and so you'll get negative reviews and returns for sure on those things. But okay, say we were looking at this listing right here. What we can do, this is seller amp. You know what, I'm not going to use this right now because I wouldn't recommend this to start off with. It's a software that costs extra money. I love it, but if you're just starting out, all you really need is Keepa right here. It shows up on all Amazon product listings. You just have to get the plugin. As you'll see, my plugins right here. See Keepa, the Chrome extension. Add that to your Chrome extension, and it'll show up just like this. Another one that I might like, as you can see, Rakuten, Top Cashback. These are very good to have. IP alert is very important. I got a lifetime subscription, so whenever there's a company or a brand that does IP, they issue IP alerts out, complaints. It'll pop up. You see this green right here? It'll be red, or show a red flashlight if it's known for IP complaints, so you'll know to stay away. So yeah, just real quick, I did not like this product. As you see, there is a bunch of people jumping on this listing, and it's already gonna tank. See how it went? Let me show you. Let's see if I can zoom in. It went from 27 to 16. I don't know why someone would do that. And then it went back up a little bit. But yeah, this listing is bound to tank. All these sellers jumping on it. Let's see how our search is going. Okay, so it finished the search. That was pretty fast. It did find one product. Let's go to view data. And this is really what I wanted to go over. Not so much finding stuff right now, mostly going over this screen right here. Whenever you first start off, whenever you do have the default settings on this screen, it's going to be zoomed in a lot. You can only see like one column, okay? And this Keepa chart will not be here. This Keepa chart is actually in the default setting, like further to the right. So like you would have to scroll way over here. And this really is the most important thing. At this point, I don't look at the product first. I always look at the Keepa chart, see if I like it, see if it's worth my time. If I don't like the chart, then I'll just scroll past it. So we only got one result. This is not the best. I'm gonna try and find another result, like a past scan I did with plenty of results, so I can give you a better example. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is actually one of my past scans that I did. And so, like I said, your default setting will not look like this. What you're gonna want to do, you can either you're using a Mac or a Windows computer, you're gonna want to zoom out. For Mac, I have to press Command Shift and the minus symbol all at the same time, so you can zoom out. You get a much broader picture of the list of the results. And these columns, they're going to be in a different order. The order that I prefer, the order that you see right here. I have my Keepa chart first. I have, the source like this. It's perfectly spread out for me, easy to read. The adjusted price, the regular price. Amazon makes sure that it's the same as I can see right here. This is actually a bundle. This one is not a bundle. I believe sometimes it does it, sometimes it does not. If this rectangle right here, if all of this was like a purplish color, then Tactical Arbitrage knows it's a bundle and it's taking that into account. However, I do not always count on that. Okay, you gotta do a lot of your own manual work here. It's worth it though. If you find something, it's worth it. Going back to the columns, you would go to manage columns. If you want to pause the video and just copy things the way you sit, like if you like the order I have, you can just copy this for yourself. And as you can see, I have some things turned off. A bunch of this stuff I wouldn't even keep on. I can just turn it off, really. The things I mainly care about are right here in front of my face. If anything, I'll scroll to the right just for monthly sales, but I would much rather check on that myself. So this keep it chart is a little interesting. I could see for some reason the ranking went up, and it's a bundle. So this one I've looked at before. It's actually quite heavy. It's not something I want to get into. Let's see if I find something for us to review. Let's try this one right here. So we're gonna click on this, and then click on this, and they're gonna take us to the listing of Amazon and the source where we would buy it from. So as we can see here, let's see if this matches up to the one we clicked on. Okay, I quickly loaded the pages. As we can see, this one has 30 packets, this one 30, but it does not look the same for some reason. Something's going on here. So it looks like they are the same product, 30 packets, it's just the box is inverted. However, it is in the 2% category. I prefer to stay in the 1%. I mean, there's probably some profit there. If you want to find out how many sales, a good way to estimate is, I'm going to show you real quick. We're going to take the 90-day average. Right here, it's 181, 414 in the health and household. You can go to junglescout.com estimator. It's a free tool. 181, 412. Just plug in this information real quick. And it's an easy way to estimate how many cells there are. 30 cells a month. And then you will go back to the listing. You would want to see how many competitive sellers there are. Right now it shows 9 sellers, but I bet you not all of them are competitive. What you would want to do, and what I mean by competitive, they would have to be fulfilled by Amazon, FBA, and they would have to be within, like, $1 or $2, or maybe about 10% at the most of the buy box price. So right now the buy box is at $27. So this one's not competitive, and he is FBM, fulfilled by merchant. I'm gonna just put the filter there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say about 4 people, including yourself. That would be 5 competitive sellers. So 30 sales divided by 5, you could maybe make 6 sales a month on this, and depending how much you buy it for, easy money right there. If you want to do a quick calculation, there's free Amazon calculators. Like this one's free. I used to use also DS Amazon Quick View. I'll show you real quick. Just add these calculators to your extensions. They're absolutely free. So it's already taking into consideration the buy box price right here. The product cost, it is $10.99. Of course, you would want to factor in tax. And just right there, it'll show you, a rough estimation right here. This does take the fees into consideration, the monthly sales. Profit at this point would be about $5. The return on investment right here, 48%, not bad. So yeah, that's just a quick, easy, free way to calculate your profit. Like I said, these are rough estimators, but um, they're a lot better than no data. And another example I wanted to show you all is this one right here. So let me show you what happens. I had seen this listing, and see that is my IP alert. I had been talking about this IP alert right here. I got the lifetime subscription. It really wasn't that much. I can't remember, but it's saved me many headaches. So I would recommend it. I'd just stay away from that. This listing I like right here. Real quick, click on those. So all I would do, so real quick, I just want to go over that estimator one more time. So it's in the top 1%. I do like that. However, the only thing I see is there's going to be a spike in sellers that have jumped on this. Right now, there's about 37 sellers, which at that around that point it was at $33 mark, and I believe right now it's at let's say 40. So it is considerably high. We are at a price spike. I think it will drop. So keep that into consideration. I don't know how much risk you can take, but always keep in mind the amount of sellers, because the more the sellers that jump on there, the more competitive it is, and people are going to be undercutting each other. So that price will drop eventually. Let's plug it into the Jungle Scout estimator. Once again, we take the 90-day average, 111, 409 in health and household. What's it again? 409. We want to see, okay, 90 cells estimated a month. Between how many competitive sellers. Remember, competitive sellers, you want to be fulfilled by Amazon, and you would want to be a few dollars, maybe $1 or $2 from the buy box, or maybe 10% of the buy box. Preferably, a good amount of ratings. So buy box is at 46. So 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Damn, there's a lot of people on this listing, huh? Yeah, so there's quite a bit, I'd probably stop around there. 15, 90 divided by 15, I believe that's uh, 6 sales. So, if you were to jump on this listing, 6 sales, and depending how much you source it for, just multiply your profit by 6, and that's an easy, maybe $30, $45 a month. All right, you guys, I was going to end it there, but I did find one interesting listing. And as you can see right here, see how straight that line is? It really doesn't deviate at all. So what that is a clue that this could be a private label, or they monitor this listing very closely. My IP alert did not go off, but still, I know from experience that that straight line, it's a red flag. Okay, so it might it might be safe, but I wouldn't take the risk. So always keep a lookout for things like that. Just an extra little gem in there for you in case you're still watching. So that was it for this video, you guys. And if you're one of my virtual assistants and you were told to watch this video, just to make sure that you watch it fully, and I really appreciate people who pay attention to this. Please send me in a message what superpower you wish you had. That's just part to make sure that uh, that these videos are being watched, because this knowledge is very important. This is how we're going to be the most profitable, and the more profitable we are, the better we get, the more we succeed. Everyone succeeds together in this team. Okay, so, and for anybody else watching, I would really appreciate any comments, any questions that you have. Just let me know, and if I helped you in any way, please put a like on there, maybe comment or subscribe, and let me know in any ways that I can help you, okay? So thank you very much for watching once again, guys, and have a good day.